everyone, welcome back. So I don't know if you can tell, but I've got me a couple puppy visitors today. So I've got just a little kind of quickie, basically like for the year plan for today. I just want to tell you about the books that are coming out that I have to have, and my reading goals for the year and what I plan on doing with the channel. So let's jump right into that and see if we keep getting visitors or I just keep getting punched by this big cutie here. So honestly, there's not a lot of books that I have to have this year. Well, there's a lot that I want, because I found a ton of new authors last year that I really enjoyed. But that being said, they're new to me, so there's a lot of that stuff that I want to read, but it's not coming out this year. They have a big back catalog that I haven't got to, or the prices that they publish at are not within my budget unless I get the Kindle version. And I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to ebooks, unless it's like right there, I will forget about it. So, scrolling through, 20 pages to find a book is, unless I'm like, this is what I really want to read right now, I totally have to get this book, I'm going to forget about it by the time I scroll through and go, I want to read. I'm just going to read that and never get to it. So unless it's like $2 or less, I will not pay for an ebook. Despite that most of my reviews last year were Kindles, they were part of, I managed to get unlimited for free or Prime reading for free here and there from their little Amazon deals. So that's how I got so many ebooks, but I don't pay for them. So I'm kind of like, there's one author I found that I really like, but their cheapest paperback is, $15. I don't pay that much for paperback. So I will be reading new authors again this year, hopefully. But there's only three books actually by two different authors that I have to have that are coming out this year, and I will pay those hardback prices. And two of them are by James Rollins. You can't tell, but I'm getting smacked off screen by big girl here. She's very demanding. I'm only petting her with one hand, and that is not acceptable. But James Rollins he's done fantasy before under the name James Clemens, and I actually do have one of those books that I keep meaning to try. But he started a trilogy, Moonfall, last year that was freaking amazing, and the sequel is coming out next month. So, of course, I have to have the Ice Cradle, because I loved the Starless Crown. Yes, I know you're there. I'm already petting you. Quit punching me. It's a good thing she's cute, because she's a big old bully. And then he also has a book coming out in June that is another Sigma Force novel, which, if you're new to that universe, it'll be book 17, and it's basically scientists with guns. There's always some kind of a tie to some ancient disease or myth, or, something to do with the church. Ties into some rich, evil, prick has trying to monopolize this to destroy the world and get another couple $1 billion, because, dude, $1 billion a year, that's, poor people money. Yeah, we get people like that on occasion. And then they always bite it, and I love it. So, I'm not entirely sure what this one is going to be about, because it's coming out in June, and all we know is a possible title for it. They have been known to change much closer to release date when we get to see the cover and the synopsis, but we've got our former military trained scientists out to save the world from some kind of bad guy that's going to destroy the world within like 2 weeks. And I don't know what it is, but it's James Rollins. It's Sigma Force. Kowalski's still kicking, so I need it. So I will be reading that this summer. And then there's a Kim Harrison novel that I really need that actually it came out last year. But she's one of the few that if she writes a book, I need it, but I no longer do the hardbacks. And that's not because I don't, know for sure that this is definitely going to be a good book, so much as The Hollows originally ended years ago on book 13, Witch with No Name. And at the end of the book, since it was the end of the series, she did kind of a jump into the future wrap up. So, we kind of know what has happened these last couple decades. We know who's still around, who's not, like kind of what's going on in their life. So that, oh crap, are they gonna make it? Suspense that I need this book because I need to know what happens is not there. Like, I still want to know how they get from what happened at the end of last book to, that epilogue from book 13. I want to freaking know, because there was a lot of time missing and a lot of where did that come from? Okay. So, there is definitely some intrigue there. I want to know. I'm going to read that book. But since, in essence, it's already, like, the end is spoiled, like, crap, they're in a life or death, but I know they live, because they were in that a couple, like, way long past here. It's not as, oh crap, emotional suspense. So I'm waiting for the paperback that comes out in May and is more in my price range. That being said, if you are new to the series, read them all. But when you get to the 13th book, skip that last bit so you can still have that, are they gonna make it excitement? But definitely, Kim Harrison, if you love vampires, if you like, urban fantasy and magic and action and very character-driven and are okay with some foul language, because I love Jinx, and his version of cussing is freaking hilarious, especially in the beginning where it's mostly Tinkerbell-related curses, sometimes about her anatomy or her underwear. You will enjoy these books, so check her out. And the next thing I want to get into with y'all is my reading goals for the year, which officially, I'm only planning to read 30 books this year, because I don't like to stress myself and go, well, I made this goal, I'm going to make this goal. Because then I've learned the hard way that if I set a really, goal that I will be proud of, life's gonna go, that's so cute, you idiot, you actually think it's gonna go to plan. So I build myself in lots of wiggle room. So as far as Goodreads knows, I'm only planning to read, 30 books this year. And I'm hoping to get to, at least 300-ish page books. Every now and then there is a short book that I'm just like, I need to freaking read this. It sounds awesome. Or an author I like puts out a short and it's like, yeah, it's only 90 pages, but I need this. I'm gonna go read it. So, that doesn't sound that impressive, but I'm one of those people that I either read a book in 2 or 3 days, or it might be a little 200-page, YA book that's very easy, and my brain will just go, oh, you want to focus on, oh, what about the squirrel over there? Ooh, kitty. Ooh, shiny light. It'll be 3 weeks later before I finish it. So I have lots of wiggle room built in there, but there's my official goal and then my plans for the channel, which is to at least do 1 book review a week for you, which clearly that's more than 30, because a year is a lot more than 30 weeks. But though, to be fair, I do have a little jump on that because I finished a few books last year that I didn't get to tell y'all about. It's my official count, according to Goodreads anyways. Their page counting is not exactly correct. Sometimes they have books listed as less than they are, or just go, there's Kindle and you read it and we don't know how many pages. So they think I read 38,000 pages over 119 books was my, New Year's Eve final count. This year, I've already finished 2 books this week, and I can tell you my page count is going to be off because it thinks one book is 320 pages when it actually is 305, and it thinks the other one is 487, and that was 556 pages. So, it's already off, but I'm hoping to get roughly 300-ish, and we'll see how many I get through the year. You know, like I said, it'll officially be 30. I want to tell y'all at least one book review a week to go along with the, yay, we're keeping our Wednesday smile shorts of, it might be Big Girl, it might be My Little Man, it might be the kitties, it might be somebody cute outside. Hopefully, well, Big Girl kind of scared off the squirrels and most of the chipmunks. And the bunnies were not as friendly this summer as they were last year. Like, I sat there and was almost able to pet a wild bunny under the bird feeder because every generation got a little bit bolder, and then they went, nope. Oh crap, they opened the door. So, we don't know, what's going to show up in my yard and cooperate, or it might just be pretty flowers from the garden, because who doesn't love a pretty spring garden? That's the one place pink is acceptable. So, yeah, there will be some kind of cute shorts for y'all every Wednesday, and there will be bookish things for y'all every week. And I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you soon. Bye! Happy reading!